Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Chords. If you are new to this platform, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. We're going to jump into this energy check and just see what is going on, y'all. So as I was meditating, I heard their jealousy is their judgment. Their evil eye has become their torment. So these are people that you were very well aware. They didn't like you. They were projecting. You weren't available for low vibrational and or toxic energetic conversations, right? By way of thought and or deed. And so when you found out what somebody was doing, whoever the somebodies are, you told the universe, let them, okay? So you had all these eyes on you. People wanted to watch. So you gave them a show. You said, okay, you're watching, you're looking with your looking ass through your looking glass. And so you gave them a show. This is what I channeled during my meditation. I said, okay, so now that you're telling the universe, let them, these people can't copy your authenticity. You are the original blueprint is what I heard. And so they were watching. They were too busy in a looping energies by way of jealousy, looping energies by way of competitive efforts and projecting evil eye. But when you did not make yourself available, this is absolutely when the universe said, okay, it's time to unsubscribe to this low vibrational energy. I don't think you subscribed initially. These are just people that were watching you. So we're going to find out what's going on. These could be ex-lovers, ex-karmic family members, whatever the case. Yada, 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 sis, boom, bah. Same old thing. You know, that old, outdated energy that you just don't need anymore. And so now your glow up and your come up has people throwing up, but they wanted to watch. They wanted to see. They wanted to take note. They wanted to copy. So you said, let them, right? So you unsubscribe to these people. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, as we get into this reading, as we come into spiritual court, come on in, y'all. Stand up or sit down, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Take what resonates, leave the rest. That's always my recommendation by way of my spiritual disclaimer to you. And hopefully you're in a good high vibration, right? Okay, I hope you're in a good high vibration where this would just be for, you know, entertainment purposes. Is that what I wanted to say? That's what I'm going to say. And so, Lodi B, Holy Spirit, divine angels, what is the current energy? Yeah, somebody's got legal issues, situations, whatever this is. So whoever this person is that was giving you the evil eye, jealous eye, projecting on you, they were neglecting their own legal affairs. Somebody was too busy focused on you. This says legal, okay? Lawyer, court, paperwork. So somebody could have some legal issues going on, okay? But too busy watching you. Child, I know you lied. Okay. Yeah, they're feeling stuck in a dead zone, frozen, in denial, running in a loop. It says escape, denial, and or excuses. So somebody's got a whole bunch of excuses for why their life is falling apart. But in reality, somebody was too busy watching you. Look at that lackadaisical energy. Very lazy Susan-ass energy, right? Okay. So somebody's life is literally their judgment. Like it's their karma, the way their life is going. Okay. So you said, let them. Yeah, look, as soon as I split the deck, judgment and the fool. So somebody's watching you take these leaps of faith, leaps and bounds, getting to whatever this is that you're setting your sights on, which is something high vibrational. You're not looking down. Notice the way that person's looking up because you're ascending to your beautiful highest version of yourself. And somebody's ass is under judgment. Somebody should have stopped looking. Somebody was paying attention for too long and lost track of time. Legal, lawyers, court paperwork. Yeah, look, Three of Pentacles wanted to flip over. Somebody could be in some form of deliberation. Child, this could be anything. This could be like, what is this? They got a lot going on. You should be the last person on their list, but you're the first thing on their mind. You're the first person on their mind. Okay, you are somebody's favorite episode to watch constantly. I feel like whoever this person is, they're like all up in your face. Like, what's she doing today? What's he doing today? And they're just watching you ascend, really. Clarify legal. Who's this person? Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, that came out straight away. The cards don't lie. They're dedicated to source. They're dedicated to the universe. So they're obligated here in spiritual court to tell us the truth because we're in alignment. So the truth will always be exposed. So whoever this person is, with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, notice the way there's a fox there. You know, the fox symbolically is a slick, miserly energy, or it can be seen as a slick, miserly energy. So somebody thought they were slick. They thought they were outsmarting the universe, and the universe is rigged in your favor. Okay, listen. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, somebody's got legal issues. Somebody could have lost everything. Clarify, stagnant. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is what happens when you have unhealthy competition. There's healthy competition, you know, let bygones be bygones type of competition. That's fun. It's healthy, right? But this is unhealthy. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I got my earpiece on. Yeah, I do. Okay. You got this Ace of Cups here, divine intervention. Somebody was stuck watching you in your new beginning and forgetting to take care of their life. Adhere to their responsibilities. Child, clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Legal situation. They're running. They're running. Somebody could be trying to work and go through this misfortune. Like somebody could still have a job. So maybe they're working harder than they want to work. Somebody's lost a lot of money. Somebody's lost a lot of money. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Something about a job. Something about their employment. Clarify running out of time, escape, denial, excuses. I feel like this person got wind of their responsibilities kind of stacking up on them. And instead of adhering to what they needed to adhere to, somebody was too busy like watching you, jealous of your life. Why her, not me? Why him, not me energy. And I feel like with the running and escape and denial and excuses, somebody continued to do something and just ignored the fact that they got legal issues. This is the kind of person that's like, oh, I'm just going to go to the club. You know, I'm just going to go have a drink. I'm just going to take a trip to Vegas. It's like, no, your rent's due. You know what I mean? Type energy. That's the, like escape, denial, excuses. Escape could also represent circumventing with, you know, alcohol or partying or over socializing when you really need to sit the hell down and organize your stuff. Clarify running. Why did I just see all that? Yeah. And they had the nerve to be trying to take you out in the process, but life is taking their ass out. So somebody was projecting nasty energy onto you. Maybe they wanted you to lose everything. Maybe somebody was just like, you know, saying nasty things. When I tell you karma spent the block, you said let them. And karma said, yeah, bet. So mote it be. And here we are, here they are. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So whatever they said about you, whatever they were wanting for you, projecting onto you, it's literally happening to them. You got the Ace of Cups. I just heard the universe is rigged in your favor because you're in alignment. I can't make this up. Page of Wands energy. Some type of information is coming out. Page of Wands is about information. What's the Ace of Cups in the upright, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Yeah, this person is crazy. This person is crazy, delusional. So this right here has nothing to do with their job. This has to do with them working really, really hard to bring you some type of a misfortune. Projecting onto you, wanting this for you. In the middle of all their BS, they seem to have conveniently, you know, have found the time. They can't find a dollar. They can't find no common sense. But they seem to have carved out the time enough that they were working really, really hard to try to put you in some type of unfortunate circumstance when that could have never been the case. Again, the universe is rigged in your favor with the Ace of Cups. So what are they doing? What are they doing? Somebody wanted you stuck. Somebody wanted you frozen. Somebody wanted you in a dead zone, a dead end. They got caught by the universe. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's getting karma. I feel like somebody did something, and as soon as they like took a step, karma just was right there. Like this is like quick divine intervention, quick karmic intervention. Clarify this person. What happened? You caught this person energetically. Yeah, look, all their cards are coming up in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. This is jealousy, competition, wishing bad on you, focused on you, evil eyeing you, sending you nasty energy. So you said let them. If they want to watch, I'm going to give them something to watch. You're coming up with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is a victory. Yeah. This person is losing it. I can't make it up. 8 of Swords. Energetically, like just as I channel the energy, yeah, they're losing it. 8 of Swords, they're bound. They're stuck in their head. They can't figure out why this is happening. And that's even more dangerous, isn't it? You sent out all this nasty energy towards somebody that's in the Ace of Cups energy, and you're trying to figure out why this is happening. That's dangerous. That's what you sent out. So why wouldn't you think that, okay, I don't know. It's just simple math in my opinion, but you know, common sense is not that common. Audacity apparently is, because somebody had the audacity, to try to come for you. Now they struggling. Clarify the Ace of Cups for the Divine Collective. Yeah, you're coming up as Temperance energy. Look at you. Temperance also represents balance, you know, common sense, being decent, being nice, minding your business. Doesn't mean that you're weak, but you're just not looking for low vibrational conversations. You're not receptive to them. You can't do anything with this low vibrational energy, so you just let it be. You said, oh, you're projecting onto me. You're sending me nasty energy. So mote that be, let it be. Guess what? Universe, I'm going to surrender this, and I'm rising above, taking a leap of faith, taking leaps and bounds towards my Ace of Cups. Child, this person is about to go through a karmic cycle for the books, honey. You're coming up as the Emperor energy. Emperor energy represents leadership, bossship, all the good ships, all the good relationships, whatever it is. This is who you are. You're in alignment. You got the Empress energy. Emperor represents leadership, divine masculine energy. You could also be a feminine in this energy as well. It's giving boss. Okay? It's giving boss. Yeah, it's giving boss energy. It's giving you're getting your wishes fulfilled. You got the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. I cannot make this up. 10 of Cups is like happy house, happy home. This could also represent a new relationship. Okay, children. Notice the 2 people under the archway of the rainbow. Very happy, jubilant, joyful, blissful energy with the 2 children playing. Look at that. I love that. So that's really what that represents. So in the middle of all of this, what somebody was trying to do, what were they trying to do? Because I feel like outside of evil eye, they were trying to end you. The world, they wanted you done, son. Somebody wanted to end you. Somebody wanted to stick a fork in you and wanted to see you down for the count. Just another TKO, but now this shit has them down for the count. You got the 10 of Swords in the reverse, okay? It's over. Somebody was trying to end you. I just heard taking great strides. Ooh, to end you. They should have taken greater strides to keep their life together, child. Ooh, they were trying to manifest this. Somebody could have done a little bit of wham, bam, thank you, ma'am magic. It's not always just dark energy, but somebody could have just been wishing this, you know, with all their heart and all their soul. They should have wished that their life be in alignment, that they would never have to wish this on somebody that's not even preoccupied with them and or paying attention to them. So you let these people watch. You alchemize this energy. They got legal issues. They could have even been trying to manifest some legal situation for you. I know you lied. What is this? Somebody's running from the law. This could be spiritual court. This also represents legislative situations, jurisdiction situations, whatever this is, family court, whatever. I don't know. I just heard eviction. Somebody could have got evicted. Yeah, somebody got evicted and they're in debt. So if they're working, their money is going right to somebody that they owe. This could be the landlord, the owner of the house, whatever this is. Too busy. Let this be a great example of what happens when you take your energy and you think that you're going to sit up and project it onto somebody that is too busy in their 9 of Cups and their 10 of Cups, that energy could have done nothing for them, but just allowed them to transmute it and get a victory. High vibrational energy. Let this be a lesson to whoever this low vibrational person is, if you survive your own lesson. Because it seems as though your life has been turned upside down, round and round. Why? Because this is what you put out. You kept sending that to somebody. Evil eye energy. Yeah, nasty business. Nasty work, honey. Six of Wands. You got the Six of Wands. You're victorious. I feel like every time you win, this person just cringes. It's a very funky, insidious energy. I'm damn near tempted to burn some of my sage, y'all. I'm tempted to burn. It's so pretty, though. I don't want to burn it. It's so nice. You know, look at it. It's so nice. I love it. It's beautiful. Listen, okay. Whatever somebody got going on, yeah, we need to burn a little bit of sage, maybe a little bit of Palo Santo here. They should have left you alone. They should have minded their own business. They should have just tended to the business that the universe was giving them, and now somebody got a whole plate of karma that they need to eat. Not to mention they're on the run. Why are you on the run, ma'am, sir, whoever you are, diabolical person? You need to pay attention. When the universe is rigged in somebody's favor, there's not really much you can do, okay? Outside of just wishing them well. There's not too much that you can do by way of your insidious behavior. It's always going to bounce off of them and return back to you because you're just being nasty. Somebody's not even bothering you. Temperance energy, earth angel energy, ace of cups energy, somebody that has a direct connection with the universe, okay? A direct connection with source, their higher self. Here, y'all get a little Palo Santo. You know, I always like to let it burn real good. Oh, I love it when the fire burns. Don't you just love it? It's almost dangerous in a way. It's nice though. You know, just when you think the fire's gotten too big, it goes out. You got the Ten of Cups though, okay? You got the Ten of Cups. Get your little Palo Santo. This person should have Palo Santo their life, and maybe they wouldn't be in this nasty energy. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. How did I know that was going to happen, y'all? Damn. I was on such a roll. See, did I just say dangerous? Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Just don't nobody get upset. Don't nobody get worried. This is so good. This is so good. It'll stop. It'll stop. Those are the other ones in the other parts of the house. They're all connected when one person snaps out. Just like the alarms, they all snap out. Hold on. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Okay, listen, y'all. Thank you for surviving the emergency broadcast system. So listen, clarify. I just had it to Palo Santo, this person. They could have done some type of spell work. Yeah, they put some effort into something. They absolutely did. They put some effort into something. And the crazy part about it is, it's one thing to have an enemy that you know is an enemy. It's like, okay, I know Taki to you, you know Taki to me, right? But to have somebody that is in your face trying to be your friend too, it's a nasty business. It's nasty work. This is somebody that will always self-sabotage because they thought that they were slicker than a can of oil with the Knight of Cups energy. And they're not. Clarify what's going on. Just ignore the beeping in the background. At some point, it will become rhythmic. And you'll just, oh, just when we were starting to get into the rhythm of it all. Okay, so listen, some type of correspondence is coming through. What's the Knight of Cups? This person's apologizing. In the ethers, energetically, they're apologizing. Do you know this person? 3 of Pentacles? Child, they're too busy trying to talk to lawyers and deliberate and figure out their money situation. This could also represent, I ain't gonna even go there. 6 of Pentacles in justice could be like a judgment of some sort, like a court judgment or something like that, okay? That somebody has to pay back. What's the lesson here for this person? Mind your business. Mind your business, stay in your lane, leave people alone. You look real lame. Your life is falling apart. It's going topsy-turvy. You should have just stayed right there in your own energy. And now you're being forced to. So whatever you put out, it didn't affect this. And I feel like it's kind of driving them up the wall. Watching you still take a leap of faith. So somebody went above and beyond to do something. Ain't nobody this mad. Ain't nobody this ticked off about you winning unless they went above and beyond to make sure that you would be ended. Look at the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wanted you down and out, misfortune after misfortune, something getting worse and worse, and now things are getting better and better. So whatever it is, it's been counteracted by the universe. Cause and effect here in spiritual court. This case is clearly like, and it's ridiculously obvious that somebody is sitting in their own diabolical energy. Like, it's clear that this case is going in the favor of the chosen one, because with the Fool's energy, you taking a leap of faith, the Nine of Cups, minding your own business. This person feels as though this was a missed opportunity to end you. Like, what type of pursuits are you having in life that you're thinking about nonstop how to take somebody out? Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Somebody who has the universe rigged in their favor. Somebody that's saying, I don't make time for low vibrational conversations and or energies. Somebody that was aware that you were projecting evil eye and nasty jealousy onto them, and now your jealousy is the death of you. So say I, so say we. That's just what I heard the universe say. Okay, listen. Rumor has it, your ass is going through it. Rumor has it, your ass is messed up. And its chosen one is in this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Something about your stability. I feel like this is the kind of person that watches every single detail about you. Careful. People that watch everything. They want to know what you're doing, how much money you got, where you going. Is that your friend? Did you just buy that? How much did it cost? This is somebody that was naturally, unfortunately, organically, naturally giving you the evil eye. And when I mean naturally, it's natural for them to be in this diabolical energy. They may not even see anything wrong with this. This is their makeup. This is somebody watching your stability. And it's a missed opportunity. They're coming in as a Knight of Cups, like weirdo energy, trying to be nice. Why? Because they're trying to balance out everything after you alchemize something. So this Two of Pentacles is like as above, so below. Two of Pentacles. You balance something out. Really nasty energy. You got the Eight of Cups. Okay? This person has to abandon something. They got to leave something behind. This could also represent them needing to leave behind something of like value. Worldly value. Okay? Or abandoning something. But they got to leave this energy alone. This person really needs to go within. Yeah, evil eye energy. What's the Three of Pentacles? What's the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, this person was hiding the fact that they were doing something. Somebody was doing some type of, I don't know, getting consultations, getting readings. There's definitely some type of spell work here, and somebody went broke. And now they don't have what they need to survive. They looking like a hot, cold, lukewarm ass mess. Maybe they were supposed to get something of yours or something like that. They collaborated doing something. But now they're coming up as the Knight of Cups with the Moon. This person, honestly, can I be honest? They're hiding all of this. They're hiding the fact that this is what's going on in their life. They're hiding it. Now they want to act positive. Now they want to say everything is fine. Now they want to pretend like, oh, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work in my favor. They're hiding this with the Moon. This is like a sniper, a hidden spiritual sniper. Now they got to walk away. They got to leave something alone after taking a really big loss. Wheel of Fortune is almost like somebody could have lost it all. Stability, money, what is it? Yeah. Under some form of an illusion. This is what happens when you give somebody the evil eye too long. You become succumbed. Cumbersome is succumb. Yeah, submerged, if you will. Let's just use that word. In your own, like, delusions. This is what happened. Somebody fell into their own dream state. Delusional. Yeah, they got exposed. The sun. You got the moon, you got the sun. They could have done some type of spell work around the eclipse. Or they could have just spoken incantation or wished something, right? But I feel like they collaborated with somebody. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Who's the Three of Pentacles? Hermit energy. They're working with somebody. Whoever this person is, they're off the grid. Excuse me. Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. This is somebody that is like, I feel like they're in Hermit because they're embarrassed and they're ashamed. Who's this person that they were collaborating with? Queen of Wands. This ended up turning in the reverse. Okay. A Queen of Wands. So there's two women here. One woman, two women, three, four women, yeah. Yeah. This wanted to come up in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody nasty, jealous, bitter, why her, not me type energy. Always trying to one-up somebody instead of one-upping themselves, outdoing themselves. Unhealthy competition. Not that smart, not that spiritually intelligent. Big copycat, vampiristic energy. Somebody doesn't like you, but they can't stop watching. Okay, they don't like you, but they want to be like you. Like, you all over the place. You're delusional. Okay, 4 of Cups and the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Somebody might have something in their cup. Somebody could be drinking a little bit more than normal. You got the Tower. You got the Tower. This shit's over. It's done. I don't even think there's anything else, because you know who this person is. So maybe they had anticipated that you wouldn't know it was them with the Moon and the Knight of Cups. Maybe somebody thought that you wouldn't think that it was them that was doing something to you. But with the Sun, you're in this energy of enlightenment. Anytime somebody sends something to you, you're always going to know. The universe is rigged in your favor. The cosmos are aligned for your greater good, because you're in alignment with Temperance and the Ace of Cups. When you are decent and in order, and I mean genuinely living your life the best way you can, the universe is always going to reveal to you what is going on. Always. You ain't got to dig. You ain't got to lose sleep. You ain't got to wonder, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Now somebody just want to watch. What they looking for? They want to watch. So you gave them a show. You let them watch you in your 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, look. They just want to watch. This could be divination or something like that. 3 of Wands. Somebody's trying to find out if you know that they know what they did, or if they want to know if you know that they know that you know they know that it was them. Okay, well, we know. Okay, the universe is telling us. We know. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this person is penny pinching now. I feel like they did spell work. I feel like they spent a whole bunch of money. I feel like they're completely broke. I feel like they ain't got no money. I feel like they just keep making the stupid ass decision to try to get something done that can never come into fruition. Somebody came up against a real god, a real goddess, somebody that is very self-sufficient, very powerful. Yeah, 7 of Cups, delusions. 4 of Pentacles, they're creating this illusion to people that everything is fine, but they're not okay. This shit hit them hard. 4 of Pentacles, they're penny pinching. And whoever they were working with is hiding out. They're also getting a tower. Somebody's like laying low, trying to see if the tower is going to fall in a silent way. You know, they want that tower to fall silently. Four of Pentacles, somebody's struggling. Trying to keep up with you. Trying to keep up with you. Yeah. You could be, maybe you just bought a new house. Maybe you're buying a new house, or you're just celebrating. You're in a very nice energy and somebody's just not. So go get yourself together. Figure out what it's going to take, whoever you are, to get into a high vibrational frequency, because apparently you couldn't even circumvent properly. You couldn't even cut corners properly trying to cut somebody out of their own destiny. You don't have the authority. Yeah, Spirit says, look, what I'm saying is the truth. Ace of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Somebody feels defeated. How you going to feel defeated trying to take something from somebody else when it doesn't belong to you? So if you get a universal ass whipping, I mean, you kind of had it coming. You know what I mean? Like, does that, okay. I don't know. Something's got to add up at some point. Yeah, and you know, look at you. You psychic. Intuitive, water sign energy. Queen of Pentacles energy. You got water and earth. You are psychic and you're grounded. You're balanced. Look at that Temperance energy. Temperance is about balance. Notice the way the angel pours into one cup and into the other cup. Your shadow and your light. You're balanced. You're not a battle fighting fool. Although you are aware of what somebody is doing. You're like, okay, you want to watch me? You want to be all up in my face? You want to be all up in my energy? Okay, I'm going to give you a show. Keep watching. Keep watching. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? And this person was watching and watching and watching and evil eyeing you and sending you nasty energy only to catch a damn tower. They didn't even see the tower coming because they were too busy watching you. Too busy looking at you. Now they on the run. Where they going? Okay? Where they going? Where you going, boo? Bound to the past? They're in some type of timeline stuck. With 6 of Cups, nostalgia, and the 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. This person could, honestly, I'm going to be honest, y'all. This person's crashing out. They could have like a little bit of money. Like a little bit of money, because they've spent so much on spell work. They spent so much trying to escape, in denial for what it was that they did, making excuses. So where somebody was supposed to be saving, maybe paying their rent, their light bill, their car note, their whatever, they were too busy focused on you, making sure that you lose something so they could take something from you, right? Energetically. And instead, they were trying to keep up appearances, still going out to the club, still flying to Vegas, flying to Houston. I'm just using certain places. I don't know this to be the case. It very well could be. But I feel like somebody was really like in denial about the fact that they're responsible for this tower. That's the worst place to be. Because if karma shows up and it's your karma, eat it. It's yours. Okay, now don't do that again. Somebody kept doing the same thing over and over. Somebody could also be taking the little bit of money that they have to continue running from the truth. In denial. Drinking, partying, meeting up with people. This is crazy. You know, I'm almost apologetic that I can see this person's business like this. But if they're being seen like this, that means that the universe is saying enough. When the universe hangs your ass out to dry for all to see, the universe is like, enough. Yeah. And I feel like they're still trying to get into your energy. This is not somebody that knows who they are. They don't know who they are. They have some type of identity issue. And I only say that because they're watching you too much, too close. Okay? That's what happens when admiration turns to obsession, and inauthentic people that don't know who they are get caught up in shit they can't get out of. Because with the illusion energy, somebody's just sitting up under the illusion that something's still going to work in their favor. How? Show us the spell work. What did you do? Somebody wanted to win at all costs. Let's just see. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angel, show us what it is that we need to see, please and thank you. What is the juju? What was the magic? What was the evil eye? What was the intention? Expose it just for educational purposes, because whatever it was, you transmuted it. There's absolutely an energy that is backing up. I need to state that. I feel like this person is aware that people in the collective are finding out what they did. If they're not a part of the spiritual community, it's just somebody that knows that they're being exposed. They absolutely are a part of like the darker side of deals, you know. Yeah, it's like the lower realms of magic, you know. The hidden part to it all. The ones that, you know, go to see the practitioner dressed all in black with a hood so they can't be picked up on in the ethers, you know. Riding around and they getting it. Dark tinted windows. Thinking that we can't see them in the night as they go to do their graveyard dirt work. Yeah, we can see you. This is that kind of person. It's the underground magic world, you know? In the shadow realm. Somebody stays in the shadow. What this person do? This is what they wanted, and they're all in the reverse. Obsession spells. Ooh. Becoming infatuated. Dominating and manipulating one's thoughts and emotions. Intense and overwhelming desires. Okay, so this absolutely does explain the Seven of Cups, delusions, Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. A missed opportunity to dominate somebody's dream state or to put you in some form of an illusion. This person might have wanted you to be obsessed with them and their life that's falling apart. No. Spiritual rank. Oh, okay. This was also in the reverse. So somebody's jealous of your high rank. Yeah, they want you to lose your spiritual rank. They don't want you to be initiated into a higher version of yourself, trying to negatively set you up with spirit. So this was somebody that was projecting nasty energy onto you, attempting to provoke your shadow side, your darker side, to see how you would react. That's why when I see people fall apart so easily, and they're like, I'm going to get into my shadow. I'm like, 9 times out of 10, it ain't that deep. Just let the trash take the trash out. It ain't that deep. Not to compromise your spiritual rank. Now, sometimes, okay, you got to beat the brakes off somebody. But it's usually not that often. Okay? It's not. Just in my opinion. Somebody else might feel otherwise. Somebody's out here fighting all their battles. Child, listen. I'm somewhere asleep. Just so y'all know. I don't be fighting these little weird ass battles like this. For what? When you got spiritual rank and you sit in a higher position, and you know better, you already see the outcome. You don't really need to go back and do nothing with this. What is this? So somebody wanted to dominate you, basically. Dominate your spiritual gifts. This person couldn't even dominate their rent. They couldn't even dominate their financial stability, their financial state, their own mental state, let alone somebody else's. Somebody's got legal issues, court paperwork. Yeah, and it's a pick-me spell. So this is like, okay, so somebody could be a spiritualist too, okay? If you're in some type of spiritual practice, deal, if you will, if you have a platform, if you don't have a platform, maybe you just flip cards, or maybe you're just spiritually high ranked, whatever the case, whatever the circumstance. This person was in competition with that. Somebody's like, pick me, I'm the best high priestess. But really, no, you're not. You're not even the best version of yourself, whoever that is, or whoever you're deeming yourself to be at this point. Somebody was just completely and totally like jealous, wanting to be chosen. There was another woman, it says, casting spells on your person and you so that the person would choose them over you. So they were going after your divine masculine as well. I don't think this person wants them. I don't know. I feel like this person don't even want themselves at this point. They're too busy trying to be you. Yeah, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. There's a lot of people that I admire, but I don't want to be nobody other than myself. And I feel like I just seeing people who want to be somebody else is so unnatural. I be like, just be yourself. Well, I don't know who I am. Well, then sit back long enough and figure out who you are. Right? Peel back the layers of all these weird ass idiosyncrasies and illusions of who you think the world is telling you to be, and figure out who you are. Take time to do that. This is how you minimize unnecessary towers. Okay? And the universe taking you asunder. Child, what else did you do? What else did you do? Surveillance juju. So they have monitoring spirits. Okay, so if you were seeing crows and birds and flies and ducks and rabbits, it was this miserly energy. Fox, I actually saw a fox in my yard last night. That's so funny. And foxes are like considered to be kind of sneaky, just energetically. That's a myth, right? And as it was crossing my grass, because I'm like sitting out in the front, I'm pulling up in my car and I'm listening to my music, and I'm like, I'm gonna plant some flowers right there. Like I'm really in my zone, right? I'm like, I want some flowers right there. I think I'm gonna call my landscaper, and tell him this is what I want, because we've been discussing flowers. I see this fox pass by my driveway and just kind of ease on back by my backyard. And I'm like, what kind of animal is that? And the person I was in the car with, they're like, that's like a young fox. I'm like, we got foxes in the area? Who the frick knew, man? Then the other day, I came out at 2 a.m. I woke up and was just up because I had gone to bed at like 7. Okay, you just lay down and be like, I'm going to lay down for 10 minutes. And you wake up, it's the next day. That's what I did. I looked outside and there was like a mother deer. I said, oh my God. I love when the animals just come up to my window. I love when they peek into my window. I love it. They always come up to my window, the rabbits, the squirrels, and now we have fox, right? So this is this person. Somebody thought they was slick. Monitoring spirit, okay? So you already know most skinwalkers can jump in and out of animals. Well, most recently, since we've ascended to this level, they ain't been able to do that, y'all. That's what they don't want you to know. That's what losing your power looks like. They can't really jump in and out of animals anymore like they used to. That Haitian magic, weird. Yeah, they can't do that no more. They're getting sick. You pick up spiritual parasites, jumping in and out of animals? Yeah, hello? How you going to return back to your body feeling decent? So they start to eat like animals, anything, type energy, parasitic. That's a whole nother talk for a whole nother day. Maybe I'll do a reading on that in the exclusive membership reading. Join me over there for $1.55 a day. Listen, surveillance juju, broken camera, listen, wanting to catch you, secretly recording you, trying to catch you. Yeah, somebody wanted you to experience some type of paranormal activity, and it didn't work. It didn't work. You know what this reminds me of? Why did I just have an epiphany? You know what this reminds me of? Have y'all seen that video that was going viral? I think it was on TikTok or Instagram, where they said you move into a haunted house, right? And the rent is only like $500 or something like that. And there's a ghost that's trying to get your attention. And it's like, hello, it's me. And you just go about your business. This is the energy that I'm picking up. Like somebody wanted you haunted, wanted you to feel like people were watching. Once you realized, you said, okay, let me adjust my crowd. Let me put on a little lip gloss. Let me make sure that I'm giving them a show since they want to watch. This is the energy. Like somebody wanted you to feel uncomfortable being watched. And my thing is, when you're doing the right thing, okay, and even when you're not, it doesn't matter. It's all energy. And when I mean when you're not doing the right thing, that means just paying attention to the people that are watching you. That to me is like doing the wrong thing. Who the hell cares who's watching? If they want to watch, let them watch. But I feel like somebody wanted you to feel like haunted. Like, oh, somebody's watching me. Oh, they're looking. Oh, okay. And you put on a show. Yeah. They're like, hello, it's me. It's a ghost. I'm over here. You're like, oh, okay, great. You came for somebody too spiritually high ranked, my love. This is crazy. Anything else? Anything else? What's the juju? What was the magic? What is this person being held accountable for in spiritual court? What is the case? What is the deal? What is the deal? What is the deal? Oh, spending spells. So somebody wanted you overspent. Okay, so this makes sense as to why they're now being reprimanded with their finances. Okay, so somebody wanted you overspent. Unexpected expenses. You know, you really got to be careful what you speak onto other people, because again, something bounced off of you and this person landed themselves in the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So now they have to give out money. They have to pay for something. Okay. Yeah. Somebody could have wanted you to recklessly spend, just overindulging. And now this is them. Somebody wanted you to go broke. That's what the Ten of Swords in the reverse is. And now they're going broke. You see how quick and fast karma spent the block? So if you're saving up for something, if you're just being responsible with your money, you know, this person didn't want you to have anything to show for your work. That backfired. I feel like it's still backfiring on them. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Hair juju. Oh gosh. So they didn't want you to have nice hair? Is this what people do at lower vibrations? Are these the kind of spells they do? Like, who does magic saying that, I don't want you to have any hair, I want your scalp to itch? You're like, what? I want you to have dandruff. Like, is this your spell? You should have been somewhere doing a love spell on yourself. You wouldn't have legal issues. What is going on? Family feud. So they sent you energies of chaos to fight with your family. This was in the reverse too. So let's just say, you know, maybe you live alone. They wanted you to be feeling toxic. They wanted you to be feeling low vibrational. If you have children, they wanted you to be arguing. So this says family turning on you. Wishing ill will due to jealousy. I can't make it up. They were wishing ill will on you due to jealousy, manipulation, and resentment. They wanted your family to turn against you. Okay. I mean, you know, it sounds so trivial. It sounds so premature. It sounds so insecure, so jealous when you read out loud in spiritual court what their intentions were. This is what they wanted. This is where they was putting their energy. Now you caught up in court looking crazy. Somebody did something around the moon trying to harness your energy in the process. Yeah, this is a fake ass friend too. So whoever this person is, this is really not your friend. Sneaky snake energy. If you're dreaming about snakes or something like that. The other day I had a dream about a black and yellow snake. Sure did. Sure the heck did. And a frog. And I have frogs in my yard too. I got a lot of animals around me. But this is a sneaky snake ass friend. Somebody's talking about you behind your back while they're trying to harvest your energy, but they're really going through it, y'all. I feel like their life is a reflection of the energy that they put out. And I feel like they're getting back worse news than what they sent you. So this was full moon energy. Yeah. Ego energy. Somebody is very self-absorbed, feeding and hyping up their own ego. Very self-centered, egotistical bitch or prick. Well, let them. Okay? They want to send you that? Let them. Let them watch you. Let them. They want to watch. I mean, somebody could be going through a divorce. Somebody could be going through, like, this could be a couple of different people that were projecting onto you. I could be picking up a whole bunch of their energy, but they're morphed into one big ball of just evil eye jealousy, you know? There's nothing authentic about them. Nothing really energetically to set them apart. It's interesting how all low vibrational energies come out the same. They're like one unauthentic person who doesn't know who they are. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I'd like to give them individual credit for being diabolical, they're just one big ball of nothing, man. They're all coming out the same. Man, I'm going to be happy at least when I can channel some authentic diabolical energy. Like, can somebody be different? Like, not so predictable? Like, they're so predictable. It's nasty work. But this is the message, okay? So good for you, chosen one. The universe is rigged in your favor. You knew what they were doing. You said, let them. And so you did. And so now you win. But I feel like you weren't even playing a game to win. You were just minding your business, naturally winning, organically. Somebody was in competition with you. So this is the vibe. I love y'all. Love these cards. If you're interested in these cards, they are available for purchase. The link will be down below, along with the sage here. I know some of you got your own sage vendors, but I'll tag mine. I love this one. I love it. I don't even want to burn it yet. I really just enjoy looking at it and showing it off. It's so nice. I love y'all though, okay? I will absolutely see you in the next video. All my information is in the comment section and the description box below. Drop a heart and show some real love if you love yourself enough that you ain't got to worry about what somebody else is doing. I love you. See you soon. Peace be with you.